Hi Casa Grande, I'm Skyla Teal. Welcome to Rec Talk. Hey, do you guys like hiking or do you like going out on your off-road vehicles? Well, if you do, today's episode is for you. We are standing here at the end of Pier Road at the Pier Road Trailhead, and we want to take some time today to go over some safety tips for you and to talk about the appropriate authorized usage of the over 17 miles of trailhead that you can find right here in our beautiful town of Casa Grande.
Hey, I'm Steve Hardesty. I'm the Director of Community Services for the City of Casa Grande. And today we're out at CG Mountain to promote the proper use of our trails. We have over 17 miles of authorized trails on CG Mountain, well over 1,200 acres of parkland. So we want to give the public some good information on how to properly use our trails. We're standing at the end of the Pier Road pavement. We want to make sure that the public understands that where the pavement ends on Pier Road is not the official trailhead for CG Mountain. We do have two trailheads at CG Mountain. One is the Pier Road trailhead, which we'll take you to here in just a moment. The other is Erica Road, which is on the far east side of the mountain. We do want the public to use the authorized trailheads. There's parking lots, there's information, there's benches. We want the proper use of the mountain, and using the trailheads to get access to the trails is the best way to do it.
The Casa Grande Parks and Recreation Department has worked really hard to keep these trails beautiful for all of us to enjoy. In 2019, they did a trail assessment, and then just this year, they hired professionals to come and groom the 17 miles of trails. In the coming months, we're going to see improved signage that are going to indicate to us where we can and cannot operate our off-road vehicles and where you should be staying on the trails if you are hiking, biking, or if you're on a horse. If you are wanting to ride your off-road vehicle, there's hundreds of miles available to you too, but you need to visit azstateparks.com to see where those authorized trails for your usages are. You can be cited for using an off-road vehicle on trails that are dedicated to equestrians, bike riders, and hikers. So please be careful and pay attention to those rules and authorization usage because it's there for your safety and we want to keep everybody healthy while they're enjoying the outdoors. Well, it just so happens while we're out here ourselves, we ran into this beautiful family who is out enjoying the trails. This is the Dion Mintz family. Welcome to our show.
Thank you.
We were just wondering what you guys enjoy about being out here and where have you been hiking?
We've been trying to pick different trails. We like that it pretty much all goes to the same main trails.
Yeah.
It's not too hard for Aaron, he's 7. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Most of the people that are out here are very nice as well.
Yeah.
Nice hellos, everyone kind of splits the trails. It's really nice.
That keeps it good for the safety and the keeping the 6 feet apart. People are respecting that and enjoying their outdoor space.
Absolutely, yes.
That's really good. So you said you're 7 years old. How many miles did you hike today, do you think? A whole mile. And they said sometimes they'll do up to 3. So really nice way to keep your family active and physical during COVID crazy times, right?
Absolutely.
Well, thank you guys. So as a fellow equestrian, I think it's important to point out to those of you who do want to come out here and ride your horses that the parking lot behind me is plenty big enough for you to get your horse trailers in and out and to be able to saddle and load your horses safely and easily. So if you're worried about that, take a look behind me, come on out with those horse trailers, bring your horses out and enjoy this beautiful desert. We're talking about appropriate usage on our trails out here today for hikers, bikers, and equestrians, and I'm joined by 2 biking enthusiasts, John and Robert. Thank you guys for joining us today. So why don't you guys tell us a little bit about how often you use the trails and your overall feeling about riding out here?
I get out here 2 or 3 times a week and ride from 12 to 20 miles on all the trails. And I love it out here. It's the best kept secret in Casa Grande, as far as I'm concerned.
It's awesome.
I'm the same way, 2 to 3 times a week. Every day off, I get out here to ride, try to ride as much as possible to keep in shape, keep up with my kids.
That's important, right? You gotta stay in shape to chase after them. So could you guys share a little bit about maybe just some safety tips of what you would suggest for other people or even hikers when they see a cycle come through? What do you think that they should do? Share something that you feel would be useful.
Okay. Well, I try to be courteous, and I know that the hikers have got the right of way, and I try to, see if they step aside. If they don't, I pull over and stop and say hi and ask them how they're doing, and because the trails are for everybody out here, and so we need to keep them in good shape and let everybody enjoy them.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a community-based thing. I bring my kids out here, and I hike out here when I'm not biking. So I want us all to get along. I want the trails to be maintained and taken care of, and not destroyed by just improper use.
That's awesome. Thank you guys so much for taking time with us today. We really appreciate it.
Okay.
Have a safe ride.
Thank you.
We want to invite everybody to use these trails, but to be as safe and courteous of others as possible. A couple things to keep in mind are right here in this yellow sign that you cannot miss. Number one, no dumping. If you pack it in, please pack it out. We want to keep our mountain beautiful and trash free. Number two, no motorized vehicles. Again, you can be cited for improper usage of your motorized vehicles, so it's best to visit that website so that you know where you're allowed to drive those. And then last, no shooting. We do have a shooting range in Casa Grande, and we invite you to take use of that rather than shooting out here. And other than that, you're invited to come out, enjoy the great outdoors and our beautiful town of Casa Grande. Thanks for joining us today. Please share this episode with anybody who you think would enjoy it. We love our city of Casa Grande. We love this time of year and getting outside, and we hope that you take advantage of it. Until next time, see you later, Casa Grande.